It's the Monaco Grand Prix, and before you go racing, you've got to qualify. So and these streets are going to be crammed with racing cars in just a few moments' time. The three tyre compounds, the stickiest, most grippiest tyres that Pirelli can bring in their range.
Of threat and risk, so you could go to bed on a Saturday night either extremely happy or with a heavy heart, knowing that you've not got a lot of chance the next day unless it poured rain. And well,
to start qualifying then for the Monaco Grand Prix, Ted Kravitz is down to the pit lane.
Hello Crofty, hello Martin, hello everybody. Welcome down to the sharp end of the action in Formula One, where it's going to get very busy, and the pit lane just exploded into life. But
to see him as a spectator rather than a driver, but we got 20 great drivers out there anyway now, and let's see what they can do. Who can push the limits and keep it off the barriers?
And will these soft tyres...
Last stepped out of the car when it was parked in the wall, but the true greats, and he's obviously one of them, just get straight back on it. A little bit wide at the hairpin, you climb the pavement down into Portier, turn in nice. And
to the Mercedes team for rebuilding the front left corner on Lewis Hamilton's car, but just that little bit behind, 0.3 of a second behind Max Verstappen, and Sergio Perez now goes second fastest for Red Bull.
Yeah, so it looks like Ferrari need a quarter of a second, and Sainz puts in a 15.0, so he's had a miserable corner.
I went down to Aston Martin, and it was, no, we're going to keep a level head on this one. We think the front row could be a bit beyond us, but only a 1/10 of a second between Verstappen and Alonso. It's Pierre Gasly, who goes fifth fastest. He is no slouch round here. Don't forget, qualified 6th on the grid in 2021.
So that's 5th and 7th for Alpine at the moment, showing well.
And Joe Guan Yu for
Alpine to go through to Q2, which he clearly won't take part in, which means he would start 15th.
Well, Sergio's no stranger to big accidents here in Monaco. 2011 in Q3, he was knocked unconscious when he...
All the photographers with their lenses out, getting detailed pictures of the underneath of a Red Bull.
Those photos will be winging their way.
Well, one down. One less for me, for a few more to go. Just a quick one on the tyres. You were saying about the tyres only being good for one lap. That's certainly what they're saying on the team radio. Esteban Ocon was asked by his engineer
to you know, again on a street circuit to beat Max Verstappen, and now he's going to be starting well down the pack. You know, and the problem when you do that is
it's just covered in grime, so it's never expected to be quick. And it's really the second push lap that I think, with the track improvement, would have put us into a sensible position. Unfortunately, curtailed.
Having looked at that car getting out of his way.
And your point about the gearbox, I think, is a very good point as well, because that's a hefty whack side.